What's up, everybody? We're counting down the top 20 Sports Illustrated covers of the 2010s. If you have not already seen my other countdown list from the previous decades, as well as the other covers from the 2010s, please be sure to check those out. So these covers, this list is 100% subjective on my own personal opinion, based on covers that I think have the most potential collectability and potential value. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pick up where we left off from our previous list. And we're going to jump in with the number 20 cover from the 2010s. And this is Giancarlo Stanton. This is his first cover. This is a variant cover. There was another cover that was released that week. This is from 2015. Giancarlo Stanton has appeared on 2 total covers. He won an MVP award. He's a 5-time All-Star, currently over 400 career home runs. Got a shot at hitting 500. This issue also just looks really cool. Love that almost body paint there with his Miami Marlins jersey. And this issue's been graded 6 times. 4 of those are 9.8s. Number 19, Gronk. We've got Rob Gronkowski, one of the greatest tight ends of all time. This is his first cover. This is also a variant, one of 2 covers released that week. It's from 2012. Anytime you've got a variant cover and it's a first cover, that just adds extra collectability. Gronkowski appeared on a total of 4 Sports Illustrated covers. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler, 4-time Super Bowl champ. He's got the 3rd most touchdowns by a tight end behind only Antonio Gates and Tony Gonzalez. This issue has been graded 17 times, and the current leader is a 9.6. Number 18, Steph Curry, My Town, My Team. This was a variant cover. There were 3 covers released that week. This is one of Curry's earlier covers. It's from 2015. This was on his run, on his way to his very first NBA championship. He's appeared on 12 total covers, and we went over all of his many accomplishments in the previous countdown when we started off at number 40. So this issue has been graded 20 times. It is not broken up in the census between the different variants, but there are 3 9.8s listed. Number 17, look familiar. This is another cover from that same week from the previous one we just saw with Steph Curry, but this is one of the other variant covers with LeBron James. My Town, My Team. You had the Cleveland Cavaliers facing off versus the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals. Really awesome cover shot here of LeBron James about to slam one down. This is again from 2015, and LeBron James has appeared on 36 total Sports Illustrated covers, coming up real close on Muhammad Ali for second most all-time. And he's a 19-time All-Star. He's an NBA scoring champ. He won an assist champ, 4-time NBA champ, 4-time Finals MVP, 4-time League MVP. He's now the all-time leading scorer, and he's easily one of the top 5 greatest players of all time. This issue has been graded once again 20 times, but because it's not broken up in the census, we don't know which is which between the LeBron, between the Curry, between the other cover, but there are 3 9.8s between those variants. Number 16, absolutely awesome cover shot here. It is the Claw Kawhi Leonard. This is his first cover from 2014. This is also a variant. There were 3 covers released that week. Kawhi Leonard has appeared on a total of 3 covers. And this is from the NBA Finals when the San Antonio Spurs were facing off against the Miami Heat. And look at Kawhi going up to try and jam it over Birdman, Chris Anderson. Kawhi Leonard, 5-time All-Star, 2-time NBA champion, 2-time Finals MVP, also 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. Very good case to be a future Hall of Famer. This issue has been graded 6 times, and the leader is a 9.8. Number 15, Mega Watt. The Texans defense rides the lightning. That is J.J. Watt, and this is his first cover. This is from 2012. Once again, a variant cover, one of 3 covers released that week. You can see that Sports Illustrated really loved doing those variant covers in the 2010s, but as I've mentioned, that just adds extra collectability for some of these key covers, especially when it's a first appearance for a big-time athlete like J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt has appeared on 6 total Sports Illustrated covers. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Not many people have done that. This issue has been graded 8 times, and the leader is a 9.8. Number 14, once again, it is Steph Curry. He's one of the most popular NBA players of all time, also revolutionized the game just about more than possibly any other NBA athlete as far as his influence with the NBA three-point shot. This is his second cover. This is from 2013. This is, once again, a regional variant. There were 4 different covers released that week. Steph Curry has appeared on 12. We've already mentioned his accomplishments, and this issue has been graded 13 times, with the leader being a 9.8. Number 13, what just happened? Lamar Jackson arrived. That's what. One of the most exciting quarterbacks of all time. This is Lamar Jackson, and this is his first cover. This is from 2016, still in college with the Louisville Cardinals. And he has appeared on a total of 2 Sports Illustrated covers thus far. He won the Heisman Trophy at Louisville. He, in his young NFL career, has been a 2-time Pro Bowler. He's won an MVP. He holds the single season rushing record for a quarterback, rushing for yards in a single season. And that same year, he also led the NFL in touchdown passes. Very impressive. He's already 5th all time for rushing yards by a quarterback, and he's only played in 5 NFL seasons. This issue has been graded 16 times, and there are currently 4 9.8s. Number 12, we've got Russell Wilson. This is from 2013. This is Russell Wilson's first Sports Illustrated cover. Regional variant. There were 4 different covers released that week. Russell Wilson, has appeared on 5 total covers. He is a 9-time Pro Bowler. He won a Super Bowl. He's 13th currently in career passing touchdowns. And as we know, he is still playing in the league with the Denver Broncos, not having near the amount of success as he's had earlier in his career, but, still plenty of time to turn it around. He is 5th career in passer rating, 3rd all time for quarterback rushing yards behind only Michael Vick and Cam Newton. Very, very likely that Russell Wilson will be headed to the NFL Hall of Fame after his retirement. There's only been 1 copy of this issue graded by CGC, and it is an 8.5. Coming in at number 11, All Rise. It is Aaron Judge. This is his first Sports Illustrated cover from 2017. Once again, we've got a variant. There were 2 covers released that week, and Aaron Judge has appeared on 2 covers so far. He is a 5-time All-Star. He won an MVP award, and of course, last season he hit 62 home runs, eclipsing the 61 mark by Roger Maris, and being one of only a handful of players to reach that total. Potentially the first non-steroid player ever to hit that total. And so this cover has been graded 31 times, and there are currently 5 9.8s. Number 10, Megatron, Calvin Johnson. This is his first Sports Illustrated cover from 2011. Again, a variant cover. There were 3 different covers released that week, and this was the first of 3 times that Calvin Johnson appeared on the cover. Absolutely dominant wide receiver in his time. He is already in the Hall of Fame. He went to 6 Pro Bowls. He played in 9 NFL seasons, and in 7 of those, he went over 1,000 receiving yards. His window was maybe a little bit shorter than some of the other greats, but once again, in his peak, very possibly the most dominant wide receiver of all time. This issue has only been graded 4 times, and there are currently 2 9.8s. Number 9, we've got 2 greats. On the left, it's Mike Trout, and on the right, more importantly, it is Shohei Ohtani. And more importantly, because this is Ohtani's first Sports Illustrated cover. This is 2018, and Shohei Ohtani has appeared on 3 Sports Illustrated covers so far. This is, again, a variant cover. There were 2 different covers released that week. And Shohei Ohtani, he is a 3-time All-Star. He has won an MVP. Very likely he may win the MVP again this season, as this 2023 year is about to end. And he's probably the most unique player that we have seen since Babe Ruth, just with his dominance both on the mound and hitting. And very collectible issue here. This issue has been graded 42 times in newsstand, and there are currently 15 9.8s. Number 8, don't see a lot of soccer covers these days, but here we've got Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest soccer players of all time. And this is his first cover. This is from 2014, and this was a variant cover. There were 4 different covers released that week as we were heading into the 2014 World Cup. This is the only time that Ronaldo appeared on the cover of the U.S. Sports Illustrated. He did appear on many covers for the Sports Illustrated China and Sports Illustrated India versions. And Ronaldo has just an epic career. He's 5-time World Player of the Year. He holds the records for most appearances, goals, and assists in the Champions League, most goals in the European Championship with 14, most international goals, 123, most international appearances, 200. He scored over 800 official senior career goals for club and country, making him the highest goal scorer of all time. So once again, absolutely legendary soccer player, one of the all-time greats. This issue has been graded 12 times, and there are currently 3 9.8s. Number 7, Greek Peak. This is Giannis Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak. And this is his first cover. This is from 2017. We've got another variant. There were 2 covers released that week, and it's the first of 2 times that Giannis has so far appeared on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's one of the most popular players in the NBA, just very likable personality, just incredible athleticism. He is so far a 7-time All-Star. He's already won 2 MVPs. He won an NBA championship. He won the NBA Finals MVP, and he's also won a Defensive Player of the Year, one of very few people to win both an MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. In fact, off the top of my head, I think maybe only Michael Jordan and possibly Hakeem Olajuwon have done that. Should have looked that up beforehand. But anyways, this issue has been graded 27 times, and so far there's only one 9.8. Number 6, Fear His Awesomeness. This is legendary baseball player Miguel Cabrera, one of the greatest baseball players of our generation here in recent years. This is his first cover. It's from 2012. It was a variant. There were 2 covers released that week. The other one featured Dwight Howard and Steve Nash in their Los Angeles Lakers uniforms. But Miguel Cabrera has put together an amazing career. He's appeared on 3 Sports Illustrated covers. He was a 12-time All-Star. He won 2 MVPs. He won 4 batting titles. He won a Triple Crown, which I'm pretty sure was the first since 1967, going back to Carl Yastrzemski. And he's one of only a handful of players who has over 3,000 career hits and over 500 career home runs. That's a pretty exclusive list that I believe only features 6 or 7 people. And this issue has been graded 6 times. There are currently 2 9.8s. Number 5, we've got one of the most dominant pitchers ever. This is Clayton Kershaw, and this is his first cover. This is from 2013. I absolutely love this cover shot with Clayton Kershaw pitching off the mound and breaking through the glass. It says Blue Streak, just an absolutely beautiful aesthetic on this cover. And this is a variant. This is a 1 of 6 variant. There were 6 different regional covers released this week as part of the baseball preview issue. And so once again, that just makes this one that much more rare. There was 1/6 the amount of this specific cover printed as what there typically would have been printed at that time by Sports Illustrated. Clayton Kershaw has appeared on 2 Sports Illustrated covers. He's a 10-time All-Star. He won an MVP award, which is pretty rare for a pitcher. He won 3 Cy Youngs, one of only a handful of people to do that. And he's got over 200 career wins. He's very soon to eclipse 3,000 career strikeouts. This issue, very difficult to find, only been graded 3 times, and the current leader is a 9.6. Number 4, Patrick Mahomes. This is his first cover, Next Dimension. This is from 2018. Mahomes has so far appeared on 2 Sports Illustrated covers, and though he's still young, he has already accomplished a lot, and he is possibly the most talented quarterback that we have ever seen. He's been to 5 Pro Bowls. He's already won 2 MVPs. He's already won 2 Super Bowls and 2 Super Bowl MVPs. And he has a career record as a starting quarterback of 64-16 in 6 seasons. Absolutely incredible. 64 wins and only 16 losses. He currently has the highest career passer rating in NFL history. Obviously, he hopefully still has a long way to go in his NFL career, but if he retired today, there's a strong chance that he would already be a Hall of Famer. This issue has been graded 153 times, and there are currently 20 9.8s. Number 3, we already saw him earlier alongside Shohei Ohtani, but this is his very first Sports Illustrated cover, Mike Trout, the Supernatural. This is from 2012. He has appeared on 5 Sports Illustrated covers. He is an 11-time All-Star. He's already won 3 MVPs. He's currently 31 years old and already ranks 51st all-time in career WAR with a total of 85. He's been nagged by some injuries here in recent years, but hopefully he can stay healthy and just continue to rack up those impressive numbers that he's done over the first half of his career. This issue has been graded 74 times, and there are currently 5 9.8s. Number 2, Lionel Messi. This is his first cover. This is from 2014, and this is that same cover that we saw Ronaldo on back at number 8. Once again, a variant cover. There were 4 different covers that week as they were heading into the 2014 World Cup. And Lionel Messi, he's appeared on 2 U.S. covers for Sports Illustrated, and similar to Ronaldo, many covers on the SI China, SI India, and SI Latino. And at this point, Lionel Messi has to be considered possibly the greatest soccer player of all time, pretty much between him and Pele, it seems, with all that he's now accomplished in his career and recently winning the World Cup this past year. Just an absolute legend. He's a 7-time world player of the year, just recently moved to play in the United States in the MLS, and he's just bringing absolute record crowds and record, media hype and attention to U.S. soccer, and scoring lots of goals as well. So absolute legend. Once again, possibly the greatest soccer player of all time, along with Pele. And this issue is pretty tough to find. Only been graded 8 times, and there is currently one 9.8. And coming in as the number 1 most collectible and potentially valuable Sports Illustrated cover from the 2010s, we've got Steph Curry's very first cover from 2013. Give Steph Curry an inch, and he might take Golden State a mile. And of course, he took him a mile several times. This cover was 2 years before his first NBA championship. We know now that he's gone on to win several. And Steph Curry, as I mentioned, he is one of the most influential and generational players of all time, just in the way that he's impacted the game. Pretty much unanimously at this point considered to be the greatest shooter of all time. Probably has snuck his way into being a top 10 player of all time. At least he's really close to that ranking. And just absolutely legendary player, very popular. And this cover, as many of the others on this list, is a variant, which adds even more rarity to this first cover. I've said it before, when you've got a first cover and you've got a variant, adding those two factors together makes it just that much more collectible. And when it's such a huge athlete such as Steph Curry, this is a big time issue. Steph Curry appeared on 12 covers, and this issue has been graded 44 times. There are currently 2 9.8s. All right, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you keep an eye out for my top 100 covers of all time that will be dropping here pretty soon. And as always, I appreciate likes, I appreciate comments, I appreciate subscribes. And until the next video, we'll see you next time.